In this video, we're going to talk about the biggest transfers in history. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for future updates. One of the most distinctive aspects of football that contributes to its unpredictability and appeal is transfers. Every season, there are a tremendous amount of possibilities and opportunities throughout the summer and winter transfer windows for players who wish to pursue career advancement elsewhere or attempt to reignite their careers. Every single folding window has a lot of drama, turns, and players occasionally make unanticipated movements that nobody anticipated. It's the best opportunity for a team to restructure their roster and add additional weapons to their arsenal in preparation for the upcoming season. Here are some of the largest transfers in football history. Number 10. Gareth Bale, 100.8 million euros. Gareth Bale secured a transfer from Tottenham Hotspurs to Real Madrid in the summer of 2013 for 100.8 million euros. This was the then record transfer fee after dominating the Premier League in the 2012-13 season. Bale's entire career has been a big what could have been since his move to the Spanish metropolis. Under Carlo Ancelotti, the Welshman enjoyed a stellar first two seasons, winning the UCL and Cup del Rey. But later, his playing career was hampered by injuries. Even with his injury issues, Bale has been consistently productive for Los Blancos when he was in top form, helping the team to 3 straight UCL titles and the heroics in the 2018 UCL final. Despite being among the top Real Madrid players over the past 10 years, Bale is not as well liked by the supporters as some of the other players. He was loaned back to Spurs in the 2020-21 season as a result of a falling out with manager Zinedine Zidane. Gareth Bale will have played his final match for Real Madrid at the conclusion of the 2021-22 campaign, and a new card will soon be issued for the Welsh international. Number 9. Ousmane Dembele, 105 million euros. Ousmane Dembele, a young Frenchman, was the first player FC Barcelona brought in to fit the enormous void left by Neymar. The winger for Borussia Dortmund had an outstanding season in the Bundesliga, demonstrating his skill and convincing Barca to pay 105 million euros to get him in 2017. Since then, there hasn't exactly been a happy relationship between Barcelona and Dembele. The Frenchman, who is still only 25, is a tremendously talented player who's demonstrated it for the team anytime he's played on the field. However, throughout his time with the club, he's missed more games due to injuries than he has played in. Every time he had the chance, he was energetic, but shortly after, a serious injury threat ended Dembele's season. Despite the fact that Xavi depends on him and wants him to stay, Dembele's contract expires this summer, and he may very possibly leave Barcelona for nothing. Number 8. Paul Pogba, 105 million euros. Paul Pogba was a Manchester United player that the club allowed to join Juventus for free in 2012 before paying Juventus another 105 million euros to lure him back in 2016. He's scheduled to resign for free in 2022. Pogba's return to Manchester United has been anything but a success, and the entire story's just been weird. With the Red Devils, the midfielder was only able to win 2 trophies and had a history of uneven play. After a disagreement with Jose Mourinho, he was frequently removed from squads. His playing time was also limited by injuries, and Pogba's love-hate relationship with Manchester United is now officially finished. Number 7. Romelu Lukaku, 115 million euros. Romelu Lukaku was linked with a return to Chelsea in the Premier League after an impressive season with the Inter Milan in Series A, where he won the Scudetto. After the agreement was reached, Chelsea paid 115 million euros to sign him, but the Belgian situation has since deteriorated. Thomas Tuchel has battled to help him recover his form and his footing, and controversy hasn't left Lukaku alone either. The move has undoubtedly not been successful, and speculation suggests that he may leave Stamford Bridge in the summer of 2022. Number 6. Jack Grealish, 117 million euros. Jack Grealish was crucial to Aston Villa's current development as a team, helping them gain promotion from the Championship to the Premier League, and then assisting them in remaining there the following season. The team's problems throughout the 2020-2021 season overshadowed the English international's good international debut. Grealish led Aston Villa to a respectable mid-table finish that year as one of the top performers in the Premier League. Villa signed their captain to a new contract with a release clause of €117 million because they were concerned about his future. Yet, Manchester City activated the clause in summer of 2021, making Jack Grealish's deal the most expensive in league history. Grealish has already won the Premier League since moving to Manchester, but he hasn't been able to keep his spot in the starting lineup. His first season hasn't gone as well as he had intended, and he will undoubtedly try to turn that around in the upcoming 2022-23 campaign. Number 6. Antoine Griezmann, €120 million. 2019 saw FC Barcelona buy French international Antoine Griezmann from Atletico Madrid for €120 million after the Phillipe Coutinho move fell through. When Griezmann joined the team, questions about how exactly he would fit into the lineup were raised. Griezmann's goal contributions were far fewer in his first season with the team, and for good reason. But when he was on the field, he gave the game an unbelievable amount of effort and pace. The following season, his contributions and those of his Leo Messi partnership both improved, but Griezmann was loaned back to Atletico Madrid for the 2021-22 campaign, where he also failed to make a meaningful contribution. From any perspective, this decision cannot be deemed successful, and the 31-year-old's future is still in doubt. Number 4. Joao Felix, €126 million. Atletico Madrid added the young Portuguese sensation Joao Felix from Benfica in 2019 to strengthen their attack after selling Antoine Griezmann to FC Barcelona. A stunning €126 million were spent by the Rojiblancos for the forward. The youthful player, who's only 22 years old, is incredibly gifted and won the La Liga championship with Atletico in the 2020-21 season. Also, he signed a new 7-year contract with his club, and we can only hope that the Portuguese will enjoy even more success there. Number 3. Phillipe Coutinho, €145 million. Phillipe Coutinho, in his peak, moved from Liverpool to FC for €145 million. Coutinho replaced Neymar at Barca, but failed miserably. The Brazilian, who was not a left winger, was often confused on the field. Liverpool's Coutinho struggled to adapt to La Liga's style of play. His old team, Liverpool, won the UCL in 2019, defeating Barcelona in the semifinals. After poor performances and injuries, he was loaned to Bayern Munich in 2019-20, where he won the UCL and triple. In the UCL, Bayern defeated Barcelona 8-2, and Coutinho scored twice and assisted once. Next season, injuries sidelined him. He returned to the Premier League in 2021-2022, loaned to Aston Villa, where he rediscovered his form. Coutinho's Barcelona stay was a disaster, but this move is permanent. Number 2. Kylian Mbappe, €180 million. An 18-year-old French teenager led AS Monaco to the UEFA Champions League semi-finals and the Ligue 1 title by beating PSG in the 2016-17 season. Kylian Mbappe is now football's biggest star. Monaco knew following Mbappe's fantastic season that bigger teams would want to sign him, so they took advantage. PSG signed Kylian Mbappe for €180 million to win the UCL. Since then, Mbappe has improved, and at 23, he will improve even more. PSG has yet to win the UCL, but Mbappe has won a World Cup with France and broken several records. He was rumored to join Real Madrid after his PSG contract expired in 2022. Mbappe's new contract with Paris makes him the world's highest paid player, If he wins a UCL with them, we can judge this move. Number 1. Neymar Jr. 222 million euros. FC Barcelona's 2016-17 UCL round of 16 comeback against Paris Saint-Germain was the biggest ever. They won 6-1 at Camp Nou after trailing 4-0 away. Neymar, then 25, led this comeback. Barcelona won everything after signing Neymar from Santos in 2013. In 2017, Neymar's Barcelona future was questioned. Some media publications suggested that the Brazilian wants to leave Barcelona to become a bigger star. He wants to win the UCL without Lionel Messi, but Barcelona was pursuing Marco Verratti from PSG. PSG surprised everyone by triggering Neymar's 222 million euro release clause and luring him to France from Spain. Neymar has never won the UCL, coming closest in the 2019-20 season, but falling to Bayern Munich in the final. Since leaving FC Barcelona, Neymar has failed to become the next football superstar. Neymar is the highest paid player after the biggest transfer ever. What do you think about our video? Let us know in the comment box below. Please like the video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Thank you.